The Brewers of Europe is very proud to have been offered the opportunity to support the MEP Awards for the 7th year, consecutive year. This is a token of our recognition of the importance of MEP Awards, the importance of recognizing really all the hard work that MEPs are doing. When it comes to the brewing sector, which is obviously a very important sector for the European economy, let's not forget that we're generating here 2 million jobs and a lot of government revenue across the continent. There is a very important task, obviously, for individual MEPs and for the European Parliament as a whole to help ensure that brewers across the continent are equipped with the right tools, both voluntary and regulatory, to ultimately contribute to the EU agenda for growth and jobs. So let me raise a glass of beer to MEPs, to this splendid initiative of the MEP Awards. And let me raise a glass to ultimately the success of Europe with beer at its heart.
Being a member of the European Parliament, you work in a public environment, and for me, working in the cohesion, really it's key that we can invest in the really economy throughout Europe, in the poorer regions, in the richer regions, and I like it very much to be in the spotlight for this policy of cohesion. I think regional policy and the cohesion policy is the future policy, because you reach companies, you reach younger people in the important questions of these days. How to invest in the energy transition, how to invest in bio-based economy, how to invest, for instance, also in more education, and how to stick together in Europe. It's not only the Eurozone separate, but it's all Europe, all 28 countries, in their regions and in their cities, that should be aligned with our future, more competitivity and more production in the really economy.
I'm delighted to have been nominated for this award. It's been a long journey, I suppose, for me to come from a small village in the west area of Ireland to be here in the European Parliament. So that in itself was a fantastic journey. And then this is just the icing on the cake, really, to have been nominated and shortlisted for this award. So I'm humbled and privileged to have been nominated, and I look forward to seeing the results of it. I'd be delighted if all my fellow MEP colleagues would vote for me. Of course, I think every MEP should deserve some kind of an award for all the work we put in. However, my particular nomination, I think, comes as a result of very good teamwork. It's not just me, I have a really good team behind me. We do an awful lot of work to develop regional policy. We've been very active on LEADER, for instance, and this has had a huge impact in Ireland. And we are there to ensure that there's fairness and equality delivered right across Europe. We have 3 committees that we do work on, so a huge body of work on hand, and a lot more to do, of course, which I will continue to do so. So after all of that, if you still want to vote for me, please go ahead and do so, and I would be grateful.
I feel very honoured to receive my 2nd nomination for the MEP Award. It's an acknowledgement for my work and a mission to continue my commitment for a stronger European consciousness. Since 1999, I have received more than 60 visitor groups per year from all over Austria, and I have built up a huge network of interested citizens, which represents itself in 60,000 subscribers to my monthly newsletter. Information creates awareness. Another recognition of my work was receiving the most preferential votes in the European elections of 2009 and 2014. Together with former MEPs, I have founded the cross-party think tank called Citizens Forum Europe 2020. I stand in for the creation of a European cross-party convent, which is supposed to lead to a European referendum, for creating a better Europe. Civil society, NGOs, but also every citizen should be involved.